You are watching a master at work.
What is going on, JAG-TALK Nation, and welcome to the JAG-TALK Valentine's Day special. I am your host, Layla Simone, and I am here with Lexi, Pancake, and EJ, and they're joining me on the mic to discuss the recap of Valentine's Day. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
You know what you're saying? I'm always feeling great.
I'm feeling good.
I'm glad to have you guys. Miss Lexi, this is your first time joining us on the mic. I am so excited to have you. How you feeling?
I'm good. Nervous, but good.
Nervous? Why are you nervous?
Cause I don't talk in front of people.
You know, that's crazy that you joined JAG-TALK
Yes, I know.
and you don't want to talk.
I'm trying to open up more. I'm getting there.
I love that. So what is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
She's a Gemini queen. I love that. I just wanted to know, so what's a little bit about you, you know, classification, hometown, where you from? Because everybody knows Pancake, everybody knows EJ, so what's up?
I'm a freshman. I'm from Pollock, Louisiana. If y'all don't know, that's like 30 minutes from Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm chill. I don't really, go out, but I'm friendly.
You're friendly. That's good. Well, I'm glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you. Pancake, I'm glad to have you back on the mic again. Y'all know.
Boys, come on.
And EJ, I missed you, my love.
Miss you too, late.
You've been traveling. What's been happening with you?
Everything. Just regards with Southern University Gospel Choir, of course.
Let's talk about it. What did you do?
Yeah, we went to Harvard. Harvard asked us to come sing for their gospel, Black History Gospel Explosion.
Amen.
And we tore it up. So yeah, it was in Boston, Massachusetts. We just did that, and then just had free time to explore and just bond with everybody there. So it was pretty good.
I love the gospel choir. Let me tell you guys, the SU gospel choir is a gospel choir that you will never find anywhere else. When I tell you, they give you performance, they give you energy, they give you life, they give you everything. So do not miss these gospel concerts coming up. Do you guys have any events coming up?
Yeah,
What's going on?
March the 2nd or March 3rd is that first Sunday. We have our second Sunday Night Fires here on campus in the ballroom in the Union. So yeah, come out. We have Reverend Collins from the name of the church, but he's always here. So if you've heard of him, he's going to be here and giving us a word. And of course, we're going to be there and we're going to sing. So definitely come out, share the word, and it's open to the public, not just students.
I love that. I love that. You guys make sure you go out there and support the SU Gospel Choir, because I know I am, for sure. But I want to get into Valentine's Day. You guys know that Valentine's Day just passed not too long ago. You guys know I'm a little late. I was on some CPT. The energy is back though. My engine went out, y'all. I'm sorry, college student life. But I want to talk about Valentine's Day. How did it go? Everything of that nature. We're doing it very raw and uncut. I need honest. So I want to know, are you guys okay with spending Valentine's Day alone? Because this is mainly an event for couples. I want to know.
I mean, I'm alright with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't necessarily the plan, but, sometimes you gotta have a backup plan. You just go with that, you know? But my Valentine's Day, it was alright. It was cool. I spent some time with my family. We ate out. It was whatever.
I think that's sweet. What you got going on for Valentine's Day, EJ?
I had a Valentine, but I didn't want to get too far into, the script, but I did have a Valentine. But just being alone, I really don't care. My last Valentine was like in a senior year in high school. So yeah, I've been good and chilling. And, just like, how can you know yourself if you've never been alone? You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Yeah, you got to take that time to find out what you like, know about yourself, and then you'll know what to see or what you look for later down the line. So that's how I view it.
It's Lexi. What happened?
I'm okay with spending Valentine alone. I mean, I can go get my nails done, go eat, sleep. It's not all about just because you're in a relationship or you gotta go with somebody. You can also spend Valentine's alone. I feel like it's a day for you or a couple or your parents or something. It's just not, for relationships.
For sure.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I spend Valentine's Day with a Valentine. But I'm definitely okay with spending that alone if I have to, because I've had Valentine's Days where I was with somebody and they did not pull through. So truth be told, I would rather spend that day by myself and take care of myself than going through the disappointment of like, oh yeah, they gonna have me, they gonna take care of this, da, 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 da. You wake up, it's just Wednesday. Like nobody wants that. So I want to ask you guys, this was a question from one of our members, Austin. He asked, is Valentine's Day no longer a day where it's about love, but instead is it a day for women just to receive gifts regardless of their relationship status? Austin 8.
Yeah.
You smell that? Smell the kitchen already.
Honestly,
You smell in the kitchen? Just, it's hot.
honestly, I feel like they have normalized, women just receiving instead of, giving. I have a boyfriend, so of course I spend Valentine with him. But I feel like if, you're gonna give me a gift, you should receive something back.
Yeah.
It's not just about, me getting it. I mean, it's from boys and girls, so of course I'm gonna get you something. But they have definitely normalized only females spending Valentine.
For sure, and I feel like also like as a woman, I expect you to do something.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I have to do something. Because how am I finna have you pull up with all this stuff and then here I am with my body?
Like,
Happy Valentine's Day? You should be happy I'm the gift. Like, what? No. How do y'all feel about that? Like, from the perspective of you pulling up with a gift and then she doesn't receive. What is coming after that?
Man, let me tell you something. In my household, I grew up with 2 loving parents, and my mama loved my daddy. All the time, every time. It don't matter if it's Valentine's Day, Super Day, Cinco de Mayo, they love each other. If I don't got that, I don't want it. If I'm giving you something, you're like, hey, how you doing? Where my gift at? You don't got it? Bye.
Give my gift back.
Bye.
Give it back.
I think it was last episode or something like that. It was like 2 episodes ago. I remember bringing this up, and you were like talking about chocolate. This girl gave you some chocolate. What was that about? What happened?
Like I said, she was trying to give it on the fly because I had already gave her something. Trying to give it to me on the fly. Just bought it from Venice. Here you go, bye. You don't care about me like that.
You understood? So what's your perspective, Eugene?
And like, I really personally do not care, but I do know that relationships is a one thing. So like, it's not just about one person. If it's 50-50, but you're doing 100%, like, behind your actions, then it should work collectively as a relationship. So, if I do get a gift, that's great. I receive it. If I don't, it's cool. Like, I don't really trip over it, but as a relationship, you guys are one. That's what it should be. So,
all right, and I also feel if you're doing all year round, then Valentine's is just another day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting gifts every day, so like Valentine's Day is just another day.
So basically you saying like if you're upholding the standard of this good relationship, I shouldn't have to expect a big old gift or a big blowout.
Yeah, it's like a hotel full of flowers or a bouquet full of flowers. That just,
I don't know. Social media messed it up for me a little bit because it's like, bro, I have really seen people go out of their way. And I'm not talking about financially. Don't even do it. But I mean, like, distance-wise, like, some of my friends are in long-distance relationships, and some of their boyfriends were like, oh, well, I'm not there, so I don't have nothing for you. And I got some of my friends, their boyfriends are like, well, I'm not there, but I'm finna order the whole world and send it over there. Like, so, do you guys feel like Valentine's Day is about effort or about the gift?
I think it's definitely about effort.
Yeah.
If there's no effort in the gift, I still don't want it.
I don't want you to just go out there and pick something like, oh, here you go. No, I want you to put your effort in it.
Exactly. Like I think I told y'all a couple episodes ago that I picked flowers for a girl. Like I literally went around the neighborhood and picked
I remember you
flowers
told me
for hours.
that. I love that. That was so sweet.
But listen, y'all, listen. So we asked some audience people, we asked some members what they want to talk about for Valentine's Day, right? And so we got some questions. This was for the men. So this is for me and you. You know what I'm saying? They got to butt out. You feel me? Listen. Are you okay with giving a gift and not receiving?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel about that, man?
I really, I'm the type of person, like, I like going out my way to making my other person, like, happy.
I love how you say that, my other person.
Yeah, I ain't trying to say her name. But,
He's doing such a good job, though.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm gonna
I
find
don't
you.
want nobody else to, on here that may be listening, trying to figure it out too. So, I'm just trying to
That's his.
Hold on, let me find out you got abs.
I don't know if they ops, but they gonna be nosy. You know how people.
I know how that is. Do y'all feel like Valentine's Day is like the day to be posting your significant other though? Like, it's some bad faces going around in the background right now. I don't know, cause I'm sorry, I didn't post mine on Valentine's Day. I didn't.
It's not necessary.
Oh, you never post your girlfriend?
No, I don't need nobody in my
Not
business.
even a toe or a finger.
I don't need nobody
You
in
know
my
how they hold
business.
their hands. You know they take the picture.
You know the ones where it's like you take the picture, but his head is there, but his face ain't in it. Like one of those.
Or the tattoo in it.
Boy, I'm good for those. Like, I'm real good for those.
I don't need nobody to know.
But I want to know, like, if you're okay with not receiving a gift, some people, like, they feel like because they didn't get their gift, now their relationship is in flames. So
Right.
say you, because I'm rolling with this scenario. You don't get a gift, but you gave one. You breaking up with her that day or what? What's happening?
No,
I wouldn't say I'd break up with her that day because there's a lot of
What
There's
if
a lot
money
of
was
stuff-
funny? Like, it could have been so many things.
right because like there's a lot of things that I'll pull up with. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things that I put up with. Now that might be one of the more severe things you can do, but it's not enough to make me break up with you on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I probably talk with you, and then after that talk, then we can decide what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think about breaking on the spot. I think that's kind of petty.
It is big.
The key word you said talk. So like communication throughout like the entire relationship, either leading up to Valentine's Day, just throughout the whole year. Like that's important. And through communication, you'll understand like what's the needs, what's the wants, like what's happening. So I feel like if you do that, then it shouldn't be a real problem in regards to like how the relationship is moving. So
Most definitely, most definitely. And I want to ask you, Miss Lexi, because they've been cutting us up out of it. But you gave a gift to him. He didn't give you a gift back. Now what?
Oh, of course. I'm getting that gift back. You gonna give it back? Like no.
You're not gonna let him have it?
No. Give it back.
Y'all want to know the time I was like really embarrassed?
tell
Well,
us.
And if he listening to this, I want it back in blood. But I'm just saying, one time I gave this boy a gift for Valentine's Day. I was in middle school. I was so embarrassed because I had came with this gift, and y'all know me, I'm a Leo. I come, boom, I'm with it. Like I got a big old bag. Like it's obvious. Like, oh, I got my gift. Yeah. Walking in there like, boy, what? I'm finna show him this. He finna have my gift. Yeah. Walk in there. I give him his gift. He give me his eyeballs, just staring at me. Like, thank you. And he's just looking at me like, and I'm like, bro,
Like,
what's next? Like, what's up? And he like, I didn't get you no gift. I'm like, what? Mind you, I've been talking to this boy for a long time. And we're like at school with it. And you know how it is in middle school. You start dating somebody or talking to somebody, the whole school knows. So you got me out here with this big old bag. And you don't got nothing.
no.
And I'm just like, and I'm like one of the types where it's like, okay, boom, if this Valentine didn't work out, I got like this one, and that. I could have picked one of them and you was gonna do that. Why you do that?
I know that walk away was just.
Boy, I was pissed, and I
Walk
still know
of
that
shame.
boy. I still know him, and I still talk to him. I still talk to him, like, we're still cool. It's just, that's one of them days where I'll be like, you remember that time? Like, you remember that time? Like, if I ever ask him something and he don't want to do it, you remember that time? I just hit him with one of them.
Yeah.
So this is like,
Like,
what?
you still owe me.
Bro, what? Like,
Come on, man.
that was so embarrassing.
Yes.
That was so embarrassing. But do y'all have any type of Valentine's Day stories that y'all want to share at all?
Shoot, y'all
Good,
go
bad.
I have good ones. Oh, my man just so. Yes, like he goes over the top for me. I love it. He bought me some yellow flowers.
Uh-huh.
That just melted my heart.
That's your favorite color?
Yes. Like I'm just so grateful for small things. Like I didn't even care about the bear or nothing else. Those flowers just
I love flowers. Like, honestly, people be thinking that stuff doesn't matter, but it really does.
does.
Like, it really does. Like, it's always the little things that matter. Like, the roses, flowers, shoot, the little 50-cent card, whatever. Like, just to me, it's about showing up and showing out. Like, and just being whatever you are at that moment. Like, just show up with something, because like it's supposed to be like an expression of gratitude. Like, to me, it feel like I'm like, dang, you don't care.
Yeah, it's like, even though we in college, money could be tight, because we in college.
No, it's real.
A card. But
even in the union, like, it was no excuse. It was stuff in the union. It was all types of stuff, and it was cheap. It was, you could have got you a little like, they were selling single roses, y'all. Anything to do something.
Just the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Anything, man.
What do y'all feel like, we should do as the black community to keep encouraging relationships to treat each other the right way, and not necessarily go through that struggle of that most black couples do, because that's what's portrayed in our real lifestyles and what we see on the media? What do we need to do as a community to keep promoting positive black relationships?
I feel like they just need to be exposed to more black love. Like, honestly, like, truthfully and seriously, there's a lot of people out here that don't know what a good black relationship even looks like. And there's a lot of media out there that refuse to show what a good black relationship looks like. So I think, like, people just need some role models. Seek out a role model that has a good relationship and look at them. Like, honestly, just look at them and see what they're doing. That's how I did with mine.
Oh, he topped it off.
Yeah, he did. But y'all go ahead and give your input.
I mean, I didn't grow up with a 2-parent household, but my grandparents are still together. So I've always wanted that love. Like, I want to grow old, my man. I want to, rub his wrinkles. So. Bro, what?
That's funny.
Bro, what?
That's funny. I've never heard of that before.
I want to rub his wrinkles. You heard that? Whoever she dating, she want to rub your wrinkles.
She love her, man.
But yeah, a lot of times we get, put on the pedestal of being lazy and don't want to like do the work. So I say you just gotta be intentional about your actions and like, have empathy, awareness, for each other, and stuff like that. So I believe that's like what a relationship details, and that's what makes it successful too. So
and let that guard down.
Let that guard down is crazy, because I'm not doing it.
You got to. You got to.
There's a way,
I got one last question before we move on into our next topic real quick. So, I remember, Lexi, you just said, like, grandparents are, like, some people that you idolize in terms of love and relationships, and I feel like that's everybody. Everybody looks at their grandparents. It's like, how did you make it this far? I always like to ask old people, like, what is your secret? What is it? A lot of people talk about communication and all that stuff. But some of the real answers I get crack me up daily. So what makes, relationships back then versus the relationships we see now so off? Like,
social media. Social media.
People glorify the big things.
Yes,
that's what they want.
I feel like back then, social media wasn't a big thing. So, putting your business out on the media, or, going back and forth with your significant other on the social media, I feel like now that's why relationships are failing, because y'all are posting your business, y'all are letting people in. I feel like that. Like, back then it wasn't that. So, if your man cheated on you back then, you wouldn't know. So, y'all still in love.
See, but that wasn't love. What? You still cheated on me. You just didn't get caught on the 4K. You got caught on the Polaroid. That's not even that.
The only difference between me and a criminal is 2 bars.
You're still paying, bro. I was like, I ain't get it. It went over my head.
Yes,
but I got it.
I caught
it. Bro, what? They got caught. They got caught. The 2 bars.
I don't know how to explain. It's just different.
Bro, but what do you guys think, other than social media? Because I feel like that's the blame for everything. Like,
But
they don't do their homework. Social media.
Relationships are bad.
It does. It gives people too many options, or what they think is options.
Yes.
I feel like another thing people do, a lot of people let their friends influence what they do.
Oh,
like, shut your friends out. Please.
Hello.
Your friends telling you this and that. Man, shut that man up. That man ain't have a relationship in 10 years.
Don't forget
forever. How do you take relationship advice from somebody who's never been in one? Like, I mean,
come on.
I guess some people say, like, I wasn't in a relationship because I knew better, but did you really? Because you don't really learn till you get in that and see it.
Your family members too.
Come on, that ain't no coach. He the water boy.
Bye.
You
Pancakes
Not
done.
water.
We're turning pancakes mic off. But what do y'all think? Like anything else other than, you said social media, you said like friends, family, commenting.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just agree with everything. Like I said earlier, the outside influences, like, this is y'all's relationship.
Right.
It ain't nobody else. And what works for other people may not work for you. So, your communication and everything else, you gotta figure what works best for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, that's being 100, like, straight up. So, with that, you know, we gotta show some love for our cheer team. You know, they going through a little bit, and with the whole controversy, have you guys heard of it?
I heard a little, and we're gonna tap into it a little bit more next week, but I know that there are a few cheerleaders that have had a little, you know, or a lot to say about their experience on the team and how they've been treated by administration, staffing, et cetera, et cetera. And I really want to touch on this because as students, our experience matters while we're here because we're paying for that experience. Or if you're not paying for that experience and you have a scholarship, you earned your right to be here and you earned the time to be here. So with that being said, you should be treated with the same respect as you would give a higher up or even just someone that you know. So how do you guys feel about some of the stuff that has been kind of coming out?
It's sad to see. I mean, just like, it's like you seeing their pain and you seeing how badly they're treated, and you have all these things coming out. It's like you never know what's going on between closed doors. So it's like, it's very heartbreaking to see because I've had cousins in cheer, I've had friends in cheer, and to know that they could have easily been one of those people with those type of stories, and like, it hits home.
Most definitely.
This is one of those times where we're saying everything glitters. It ain't it. It ain't gold. And this is one of those situations. All I have to say is I'm praying for y'all health, your mental health, and I hope y'all get through it.
Most definitely. Prayers out to the cheer team, and we're gonna get into what's going on with them a little bit later. So you guys make sure that you're tapped in with our social media, and you guys are keeping up with us weekly because we drop every Friday. I do want to talk to you guys on a brighter note about some updates. We got some new kiosks in the Union, so we were able to get those to hopefully speed up the lines. Hopefully speed up the lines, because the Union, though they work so hard to make sure that our food gets out to us on time, we just have entirely too many students and not enough staff. So I think that bringing the Grubhub partnership was a good idea. However, some people are telling me that it's not as helpful as we think. So how do you guys feel about the new kiosk being added to the Union?
It's all right. Like, in terms of convenience, just being able to get your order out the way, maybe leave or sit out, chill out, whatever, I think that's cool. At the same time, it just be too many people over there. Like, legitimately, like, from I'd say 12 to about 2 o'clock, it's packed in there.
I mean, that's the lunch rush, though.
That's true.
That's anywhere. That's rush hour for any place. It doesn't matter
true.
if we're on campus
But
or not.
what I'm saying is, in terms of that, it's no faster. You're still gonna be sitting there. You're still gonna be waiting about 30 minutes. It's not like you're not moving any faster. Now it feels faster because you're not waiting in that line, but it's not actually faster.
It's not, because the manager actually came out and was telling us, like, hold off on ordering because they're so backed up. They have to catch up on the screen, yes. The orders are, like, they're steady coming with the kiosk. So it makes it look good because there's no line. You know, we all just scattered out in one place, but it's actually no faster.
Interesting. Okay, Eva?
It just, well, like you said, it's just so many students and, like, not enough staff. And, I mean, like, we don't really have a lot of lunch food options like that, like Chick-fil-A in general. I mean, like, you got Prime and places next to it, but I mean, like, everybody don't want that. They don't get Chick-fil-A, so you need something on par with Chick-fil-A that can like disperse everybody too.
So you guys are saying we might need to add maybe another fast food chain
Yes.
other than Chick-fil-A, maybe
Definitely.
to kind of balance out the need for everyone to go there.
Yes.
Okay, maybe that's something that we should bring to the Senate meetings. We just had one not too long ago. You guys need to go to the Senate meetings and make sure that you're stating your concerns. It doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be anything. If it's something that you feel can help, it's about the delivery overall. So I think that, I'm proud of us for trying to think of ways to speed up this lunch line situation. But I just wanted to know your thoughts on it. Lastly, it is Kappa Week this week, and we have so many events that have kicked off. I'm so happy for them. We just had our pageant that just passed, and today we have Shimmy Like a Noob at 7:35 in the event center, and I hope you guys don't miss it. There's a day party as well on Friday, and we have a basketball game against Grambling on Saturday. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. I want to ask you guys, did you go to any Kappa Week events?
Nope.
Yes. I was actually a model in it for AP's clothing line. She did crochet, so y'all go copy out something from her.
That's nice.
So it was fun. It was lit.
I tried to
Okay.
get in.
They
I tried
did
to get
good.
in yesterday, and the line,
Yeah.
everybody was trying to rush and bum rush.
They
and
stopped letting people
They
in.
was like, you need to step back. Y'all gonna rush me? Fine, I'm closing the doors. And I was like,
And that
all right.
was that.
Yeah, I was like, time to go.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get to all the events early.
30 minutes early.
Because early is on time and on time is late.
Yeah.
In this place. But I'm excited for Shimmy Like a Noob. I think it's 3 teams. So I'm excited to see what team is gonna come out on top. It's always really creative. I think last year was really good. I'm not gonna lie. We had one of our members of OSM handle that, and she did her thing. But I went to Pretty Wednesday. Pretty Wednesday was really fun. Now, mind you, I'm a senior, so like Pretty Wednesday been happening, but they put it in the back, which is where it used to be, and they kept like the food trucks and stuff in the front. I think that kind of helps, kind of with the traffic of everybody moving around in a way. And it helps with like blocking off the area. Like sometimes I feel like when we're all just standing out there in that sun, it does not help. It's not enjoyable. But because we were in the back with the trees and we were in the shade, everybody was out there. It was fun. The music was rolling. Everybody was dancing. Like it was a really good vibe, and it kind of felt like, I guess what they say is old Southern, because I wasn't there for that. But it felt like old Southern, I guess. So I think that we need to keep the Pretty Wednesdays coming and keep doing them like that. Do them in the back in the shade. Y'all know it's hot. They had everything set and ready on time. Like it's just little things like that make a big difference. So shout out to the Kappas, because hopefully we can get them in here next week to do our recap. And we're gonna have them in here and give us their thoughts on what events they've had going on. So other than that, is there any last thoughts you guys want to give to the mic?
I'm good.
I'm good.
No?
Just stay blessed.
Stay blessed, okay? So I am so glad to have you guys here with me today, Miss Lexi, Mr. Pancake, and EJ, for joining me to talk about Valentine's Day. I hope to see you guys again with me next week, and I want to make sure that you guys follow us at SouthernU_OSM to make sure that you're tapped in, because we drop every single Friday, so do not miss it. And we post on Tuesdays and Thursdays just to give you guys a little background of what we got going on. We got a new shoot that's about to drop. We got a new intro coming next week. We have JAG-TALK After Hours coming with Mr. Pancake for the first time.
You know who it is.
I'm so excited to kick that off. So thank you guys for listening to this episode and discussing with us about Valentine's Day. And I'm your host, Layla Smith.
You are watching a master at work.